First 3 points of the game for PBC. It's a 36-27 game in favor of Ginebra. Really unselfish play for David Noel, who spotted a wide-open Billy Mamaril. Here's Benisi for three. Almost, but not quite. Rebound for Helterbrand. Ginebra on top by 11 points. And Helterbrand shoots up the glass.
You have a lot of problems when they get the rebound like that and they push the ball up. And Helterbrand has helped with 10 points in the ball game right now to give Ginebra a 13-point lead. And that's the biggest lead in the ball game for the for the Kings.
And here's Freeman. Back-to-back misses for Freeman. As Ginebra protects a 13-point lead with under 5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now, do you believe me when I tell you this is an import conference thing? Because when the import is playing well, everybody's going to join them in playing well.
Oh, this is bordering on a technical foul against Pingris. Tried to get that loose ball, snatching the ball away from JC Intal.
That was the fourth personal foul also on Pingris. And I think, like, you know, that thing would have been automatic with other referees. But I thought that Kiligan held his ground there. I mean, he did not give the technical right away despite the protestations that Pingris showed. I think it was part of a play too. And maybe he felt that, you know, that's what we call a thin call in Manipis, no, in that sense. No? Because Pingris made the effort to dive and save the ball, but he also withheld the fact that he gave not to give Pingris a technical foul.
Noel Kilingen using a lot of restraint because Pingris was really barking in his face, and Pingris getting away with a warning. Of course, also part of recognizing that, you know, these players, they understand what's at stake. A lot of intensity involved every time you reach this stage in the tournament. As Rivas checks in for Big Mama Billy Mamaril. So action continues here in the second period. And Helterbrand is face-to-face with Villanueva. Helterbrand looking for operating room here, and the basket is good.
Right now, Ginebra is really on a big roll here. Their confidence is very high, and San Miguel just doesn't really know what hit them. The thing that has hurt them is the 3 shots underneath the basket. As you take a look at this, the chance of MVP now being called for Helterbrand, who's certainly going to be one of the top favorites in this conference. He's hoping that, you know, that he may be able to lead this team and probably win that MVP, not only for the series, but also as well as of the conference.
Maybe even for the season.
Yes.
I'd like to thank Fernseed, the official vitamins of the PBA, proud sponsor of the Multilight PBA Fiesta Conference Finals. Back in a moment. All right, we're hanging on. Okay, we're hanging on. It's a 30-second timeout with 4:11 remaining in the second period. And as expected, we do have a packed house here inside the Big Dome. Over 11,000 fans witnessing game number 1 of this best-of-7 affair. And part of this mammoth crowd, the Maravilla family, because here in the PBA, we give our lucky families a dozen Mr. Donut donuts. Maguwi ng saya, maguwi ng sarap, only from Mr. Donut for the Maravilla family. Of course, Mr. Peter Chanyong, one of our head honchos,
yes,
for Solar Entertainment.
Glad to see him here, yeah. Ba? May fans pa sila si
May
Lia.
dinala si Lia Cruz dito, ah. May kasamang banner pa.
Huwag naman ganyan, partner. Ano yun, may pala? Huwag naman ganyan.
You notice it's a cute banner. I'm just saying. It's proportional. And we'd like to thank Fernseed again, official vitamin of the PBA, proud sponsor of the Multilight PBA Fiesta Conference Final. 4 minutes remaining in the first half, and Jonas launches, and that's a 3 for Jonas Villanueva.
One guy that has played steady and well for San Miguel has been Jay Washington. He has been responsible for 7 points, and then eventually that pass. No?
Ginebra still up by 13 points here, and Baguio spinning and going nowhere, and the ball stays with Ginebra. Okay, we'll take this timeout. Ginebra still on top by 13 big points. And back inside the big dome. Back just in time to catch this play. And there's a foul against the Beermen.
You see how well Jong Yuchiko's adjusted, even to a new player like Baguio. You know, Baguio is unstoppable when you isolate him. And then he puts that foot back, and then he tries to get you one-on-one. What's going to happen is you're going to have to ask a lot of help from your teammates. And that resulted in a foul by Mick Penisi. You know, Tadi gave them 11 points. He picked up 3 fouls, and he has not come back to the ball game.
Let's track back at our Gatorade halfway point, and J.J. Helterbrand with an intense play there happening during our Gatorade halfway point of the second quarter. Back to live action on the floor, 3.5 remaining in the first half. Washington on the left side. Washington still has the basketball here. And
it's going to be a foul on Rafi Ribis as they switch off. He picked up Gabe Freeman and he held him down.
And the lady with a huge fan base inside the Big Dome now reports set courtside. Leah, go ahead.
I hope that you're part of that fan base, Miko. All right, anyway, during that last huddle, Coach Shot Duncanton was trying to rally his boys, get him to calm down despite the 15-point lead. He was saying that, yes, Ginebra is shooting the lights out, but we have yet to play at our regular level, so let's wait for that. Also, Mark Fingers was getting iced up because nasiko daw siya ni Billy Mamaril. Back to you guys.
Anytime you get an elbow from Billy Mamaril, that's going to hurt till next month.
Well, 2 3-point shots by Jonas Villanueva in this quarter. All of a sudden, he has 8 points. That one rattled in, but at least he made it. That's almost a steal there by Freeman.
And that's another 3 for J.J. Helterbrand. He's having a big first half.
And this was nothing but net. That didn't rattle in. That was straight and through. You know, 16 in the ball game right now, Miko.
And Ginebra is pulling away here in the first half, 48-33. And under 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Here's Penisi. Washington. Jump hook. In and out. Freeman is fouled. And the basket is good.
Right. The ever-jumping Gabe Freeman finally having an opportunity for a 3-point play here. Second personal foul on David Noel. Jonas Villanueva is being replaced here by Olsen Rosella. He must be tired because he just hit 2 3-point shots here in space of a few minutes here. But maybe they need a veteran guy to sort of get the other players involved also. No?
Shot Duncanton actually bringing in 2 veteran guys, Rosella and Danny I, sent back in at this point. Ginebra still on top by 12 points. And time winding down in the second quarter. Intal baseline. Oh! Gets it! Gets the slam!
I mean, that got the Ginebra fans all rising up in unison.
And Olsen misses a 3. Intal with a rebound. And JC still has the basketball. Over to Helterbrand for 3. Yes, sir!
San Miguel is in trouble right now here. I mean, they're not getting their usual game because Ginebra is just playing their game and not letting San Miguel play the kind of game they want.
Helterbrand with 19 points in the first half. And that's another turnover. And here come the Gin Kings, and they're on a tear here in the second period, led by J.J. Helterbrand.
And he also knows how to stop, you know.
Here's Baguio posting up Rosella. Great double team there, resulting into a turnover.
And nobody else cut from the weak side. Baguio really had a mismatch there against Rosella at the post. Take a look at this dunk here by the high leaping Intal.
That's why they call him the Rocket, because he can really sky. And you know, Ginebra fans have been waiting for a true breakout game from JC Intal. And meantime, here's Ontiveros with a fake, and that's a veteran move.
Well, kagat na talaga si Baguio dun eh. I mean, actually, the first move, wala pa siyang foul, pero tinitiin pa rin niya yung katawan niya. So that really forced the referee to make the call against him. And Don Antiveros going back to the free throw line.
What has hit San Miguel here?
Well, I think